Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining UND's weather update on this Monday afternoon. My name is Justin the Storm. For those headlines, that fall weather is here and it is going to be sticking around over the next week and into the weekend with high temperatures sitting in those mid-40s. We do have a few chances of rain, and as much as I don't want to say it, we do have a slight chance of snow going through Tuesday night into Wednesday morning through northern North Dakota, which might work its way down to the Grand Forks area, but right now it's looking like it is going to be rain. We'll show you that in our future cast. But outside Grand Forks right now, it does look very nice out there, mostly cloudy conditions, sitting at 60 degrees with those winds out of the west at 13 miles per hour. Across the region, those winds are very uniform, between 10 to 20 miles per hour through much of our region. Down towards the southern part of Minnesota, we do see that those winds are sitting around those mid-20s throughout the southeastern part of Minnesota. But for the most part, much of the region sitting between 10 and 20 miles per hour. As those temperatures are looking right now, we do find that we are in those 60s through the Red River Valley with a few 50s up into the northern part of Minnesota and western North Dakota. But for the most part, down into the southern part of our forecast area, sitting in those mid-60s to low 70s. As we take a look at our satellite radar, we do have this line of storms that is working its way off into the Great Lakes and into the Michigan area. This line of storms did bring significant rainfall through the central part of Minnesota and wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour through the Red River Valley and Grand Forks. But as we can see, we do have another chance of rain working its way into the North Dakota area, which will affect us later this evening and overnight tonight. As we take a look at our jet stream, we do have this big dip or a trough that is forming that is going to work its way or dig down into the southern part of the United States. And when this happens, we get trapped with some cooler air that is brought down from Canada. As you can see, it kind of just drags that cooler air down into our region. And that is going to be staying around over the next few days, bringing our high temperatures only into those mid-40s. Now, as we take a look now at our low temperature tonight in the Grand Forks area, that'll be our next slide. But for our future cast, this low pressure system that we saw on our previous slide is going to work across the Minnesota area, bringing a slight chance of rain through the Grand Forks area tonight and early tomorrow morning. Going through Tuesday night and into Wednesday morning, we have another low pressure system that'll work its way into the area, bringing a lot of rain through the northern part of North Dakota and through Minnesota up through the Grand Forks International Falls area. And up into the northern part of North Dakota, we do see a little bit of blue, which is it symbolizes snow. And if it does get cold enough, we could see that this line does drop a little bit closer to the Grand Forks area, but right now it is looking like it is going to be rain going into Wednesday early morning before it begins to warm back up. For our low temperature in Grand Forks now, we are expecting to hit 41 degrees for our low. It will be mostly clouds and then clearing after this slight chance of rain moves out of the area with winds out of the west-southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Across the region, we see that it will be very uniform throughout much of our forecast area, sitting in those mid-30s to low 40s. And then as we go down towards the Minneapolis area and southern Minnesota, it does begin to warm up to those low 40s or those low 50s and upper 40s. Tomorrow in Grand Forks, a high of 58 degrees. It will be very sunny, but it will be windy with winds out of the west at 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting upwards of 30. Across our region, again, it is going to look very uniform between those mid to upper 50s and those low 60s. And for our 7-day forecast, like I said, those cooler temperatures are going to work their way and they are going to be sticking around through much of the weekend with high temperatures sitting in those low to mid 40s. And our low temperatures now are below freezing, unfortunately. We do have a slight couple chances of showers working our way through Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.